guys. Good morning. Welcome to my live. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful sunny day. Look at my view from the balcony. Yeah. So that's my view from the balcony. Yeah, the sun is shining bright. It's bright and beautiful. So you guys, the following are the 6 things in this live today. In this live, I'm going to talk about the 6 things. Yes, the 6 things. What am I saying? In this live, we're going to discuss the 6 painful sacrifices to make in order to change your life forever. Have you been trying to change your life and are having difficulties in doing so? Have you been trying to change your life? Say maybe there's a habit you want to try and change, or you're just wanting to change your life and you're having trouble. This is today is the 10th of April 2025, and I know some of you guys have already given up on your goals because you tried and tried and it wasn't working, so you just threw your goals away out of the window. It's not too late, guys. You can still achieve your goals. In this video, in this live today, we are discussing, or we are sharing, the 6 painful sacrifices to make in order for you to change your life forever. Once you make these sacrifices, trust me, you'll not be the same. Hey, Taylor. Nice to meet you this morning. How are you? How's the US? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, guys. Bitu, hi. How are you this morning? Bitu, where are you watching me from? Nice to meet you. So this is a quick live. I'm on a quick break and thought of coming to see you guys this morning. Ryan, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Where are you watching me from? Bitu, you are fine. That's good to know. That's wonderful. So guys, double tap on the live, like my live. Jackie Hosan, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Banu Jetta, hello. How are you this morning? Jackie Hossein, I'm from Zambia. Ryan says, you are new here. Thanks for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Rania from Jamaica. Wow, that's nice. How's Jamaica? How is Jamaica? Hossein, you're from Magison. Magison. Where is that? Where is that place? It would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice. What is it? Do you have a solution to make them 100 plus viewers? Do you have a solution to that, Jackie? Nara, Nara, Narayana From India. Hello, I'm from India. That's nice. Okay, Ryan. Jamaica is nice with an elective. Oh, okay, that's nice. So let's get straight into the video. Have you been trying to achieve your goals this year and you're finding it difficult to do so? Any goals, especially financial goals, especially financial goals. If you're like most people, if you're like most people, most of their problems can be sorted with finances. Like 95% of their problems can be sorted with finances, except if you are rich. Narayana, India is very beautiful. How would you travel? Oh, India is beautiful. Yeah, I would love to visit India someday. I thought I would love to visit India. I would so much. I do hear it's a beautiful place. Ryan, you have subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. You guys like the video. Double tap on the live, like the video. We are 109 and only 3 likes. Let's get the likes to 10. Ryan, thank you so much for subscribing. I highly appreciate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing. So the following are the 6 painful sacrifices to make to change your life forever, to change your life for the best, to change your life for the better. The first sacrifice you have to make is material possessions and instant gratification. You have to sacrifice the need for instant gratification if you want to change your life for the better. For example, if you're trying to save up some resources to buy something which is important to you, say you want to buy a home for yourself and your family, for you to be able to afford that, if you're not that wealthy, that is, okay, if you're not that wealthy, you have to sacrifice instant gratification for as much as possible, for as long as possible, so that you can be able to achieve your financial goal. Okay, so you have to make the sacrifice of material possessions and instant gratification. Oh, Taylor, sorry to hear. How did the surgery go? How did the surgery go, Taylor? I'm wishing you a quick recovery, my friend, okay? I'm wishing you a quick recovery from your surgery. Hope you'll be out of hospital very soon. Oh, so sad. But I'm glad. So you are saying you had a surgery done on your stomach, so you're in hospital, meaning the surgery was successful. That's good to know. Wishing you a quick recovery, my friend Taylor, okay? Wishing you a quick recovery. Jackie is asking, what's the temperature like? Right now it's warm. Yeah, right now it's warm. Still early in the morning, so it's kind of warm and cool, not too hot. It's not too hot. It's warm. It's warm. So Taylor, who's taking care of you in the hospital? Who are you with? Who's taking care of you in the hospital? Hope you get well soonest, okay? Wishing you a quick recovery. Then the second painful sacrifice you must make in order for you to change your life for the better is this whole issue of social acceptance. You know, there are issues of social acceptance, especially in this part of the world, in Africa, specifically in Africa. For example, I have a friend of mine who who was a doctor at some point. And in Africa, if you're a doctor, you are held in very high esteem. Wherever you go, if you're a doctor, you're held in very high esteem. In fact, if you go into a room and there are no seats, like it's filled, and someone just calls you Dr. Dr. Sandra, they'll give you so much respect that someone will even stand from their seat and they'll give you that seat so that you can sit on it. That is how much doctors are respected in Africa. So this friend of mine who was a doctor had to get over this whole issue of social acceptance. He literally switched from being a doctor to being a farmer. So he started slowly saving his money in bits and pieces. After he had saved a lot of money, that's how he invested in chickens. Yeah. So he had a chicken farm for layers, and you know, layers are a good business investment. So he had a chicken farm for layers. He invested about $9,000. The nurses are taking care of me. Oh, okay. How about family? Any family nearby who's helping you? Apart from the nurses, Stella, who else are you with? Apart from the nurses and the doctors, who else is helping you? So that is how that friend of mine stopped being a medical doctor and he started being a farmer. You know, that is not easy, especially in Africa. Wherever you are, if you introduce yourself as a doctor, people will just respect you. There's just that social acceptance. You know, so social acceptance, if you want to change your life forever, is one of those things that you have to sacrifice, you know. You have to be okay with people looking maybe down, for lack of a better word, people looking down at you because you are a farmer. And this day, right now, even as we are speaking, my doctor friend actually testifies and says, had I remained as a doctor, had I not made this sacrifice, I would not at all have made the amount of monies that I'm making right now. So that is a sacrifice that he had to undertake in order for him to achieve his financial goals in the long run. Yeah, in the long run. The third thing that you need to sacrifice if you want to achieve your goals are certain friends. You know, we have those types of friends. There are some friends who you don't even share the same goals with. You tell them the goal and maybe your goal is too big. Your friends don't want to lose you because they know when you say you achieve that goal, you'll be a whole different person and you may leave them for other people. And so they may try to pull you down or to discourage you. Or do you notice anything? Yes, I have noticed. What have you done? It literally moved from 10 to 100. Jeka, what did you do? What have you done? Let me know what you have done. Let me know. Let me know, Jeka, okay? Taylor says, no one else, just nurses, because my mom and my caregiver has left already until today. Oh, okay, at least your mom was around with you. That is good. That is good. It's good that your mom was around with you. Jeka, what did you do? Let me know. What did you do exactly? Are these real people? Or you have put bots? Let me know. Guys, if you are real people, double tap on the screen. And Jeka, do let me know what you've done. Do let me know what you've done. Are these real people or they are bots? Let me know, Jeka. I am interested in knowing exactly what you did within a few minutes. Within a few minutes. Guys, let me know where you're watching me from. And let me know if you're enjoying our lesson for today so far. Is it our lesson or our sharing? It's not that I'm an expert, I'm not. We are simply sharing the little that we know, teaching each other. Right? No one knows everything at all. No one knows everything. I would be lying if I say I'm an expert. Yeah? So let me know if you are enjoying. our conversation. Let me know if you're enjoying our conversation this morning. So I was literally on point number 4, talking about friends, to say certain friends that we have, we may have to sacrifice them if we need to achieve our goals. Because sometimes our friends do really hold us back. Say you want to work out, maybe say you have a fitness goal, you want to be more fit, and then these friends of yours just want maybe to party or to drink or to go out. So in order for you to achieve your goals in life, certain times you really do have to avoid the friends that you have. Yes, you have to avoid them. You have to sacrifice them. You may not sacrifice them at once, but with time. Slowly but surely, as your friends will be seeing the change, they will naturally, is it fall off? Can I say fall off? Or they will naturally distance themselves from you, because your goals are different. And if you keep them, so here is the thing, you can either choose to keep them and stay where you are, or to leave them and become a whole better version of yourself. So if your friends are not where you want to go, okay? If your friends are not where you want to go, you can leave them behind, because the type of friends that you have, may not help you to propel you to the next level. I don't know how many of us have heard our friends, whenever you start doing something with your life and whenever you start changing, and they'll come and say, my friend, you have changed. You have changed. You have really changed. You have really changed. That mostly means you are developing yourself. Okay? In a sense, if you're developing yourself and you're becoming a better person, most friends will come and tell you that you have changed and you're now a totally different person and all that. Have you guys subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you haven't, please kindly consider subscribing. On here, I share tips on personal development, on faith, yes, and some life lessons. So kindly consider subscribing to my channel and also liking the video. I highly appreciate. Jeka, I'm waiting to hear, what have you done? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I'm waiting to hear from you. Let me know if there are bots you have caught. If there are bots that you have caught, let me know. Because we literally didn't even say that word. We literally went from 10 to 50 to 100 to 100. The other important thing, or the other sacrifice, the other painful sacrifice you must make in order for you to achieve your goals is sleep. Dream Baby Construction. Hi, Dream Baby Construction. How are you? Where are you watching me from? And what time is it in your area? So as I was saying, the fourth painful sacrifice you have to make in order for you to achieve your goals is time sacrifice. You need to sacrifice the amount of sleep that you take per night. You really do need to sacrifice how long you sleep. I'm not saying do not sleep at all. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if say for example you always sleep for 8 hours and you say have a job, and apart from a job you have a family, and so in the morning you go for work, knock off at say 7 p.m. Yeah, you go at 7 a.m. and knock off at 7 p.m. And then once you get home, you say have dinner, you have time to watch your television, catch up with family, then you go to sleep for those long periods of time. What you can do if you want to change your life for the better is limit some of that time where you watch television. Yes, limit that time. Actually, sacrifice that whole time for watching television and work on your goals. If you want to get better, say in relationships or in business, you want to do business, you have to use some of that time to study business books. I'm not saying go back to school. That is different. You can do your own personal development. You do your own personal development, you read books. Do you know that whatever situation that you are going through in this life, okay, whatever situation that you're going through in this life, be it maybe it's business or school wise or relationship wise or fitness, whatever situation that you're going through, someone has gone through it and they have written a book about it. So instead of you wasting your time trying to, cracking your head, how do I go about this? What do I do? There are books which people have written after having successfully gone through what you are going through, and they have written books. So find such books. You may have to spend a few dollars here and there for you to buy these books. Yes, there are some books you have to buy. For other books, you can find books on free ebooks on pdfdrive.com. If you're looking for soft copy books and you do not have so much money to say buy the books, go to pdfdrive.com. There you'll be able to download free soft copy books. That is just one of the many sites that you can use to download books for free. Yeah, and it has a great user interface. It's easy for you to use it. If you have used Google before, if you have used Google before, pdfdrive.com wouldn't be a difficult site to use at all. So if you need free ebooks in whatever field, they have different fields from engineering to science, mathematics, personal development, exercise, health, name it, you name it. They have different books in different categories. They have a lot of them, and they're all free. You can download those books. Take that time after you knock off from work, or is it after you knock off from school, instead of going to watch TV or just scrolling on social media, say Facebook or TikTok. Use that time, sacrifice that time for you to read a chapter or two. By the end of the month, you testify that things will have been different for you, and you will have become a better person, a so much better person than you were before. So you need to sacrifice that time which you are spending aimlessly scrolling on social media platforms and also watching TV. The other thing you can also do to sacrifice in order for you to achieve your goals is to avoid so much news. Do you know that news mostly contains only bad? In fact, let me not even call it news. Let me call it bad news. All it contains is bad news. Regardless of the media, whether it's CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, whenever you go there, you will just find bad news, That is all they report about. They report about people who are dying, they report about earthquakes, they report about wars. That is what they report about. So if you want to be able to be productive in your life, try to avoid news as much as possible. That is energy that you are wasting listening to news. And also, once you listen to that news, most of the time it discourages you. You lose your you lose that energy which you're supposed to be using to do other productive things. So it's important, very, very important. It's important for you to sacrifice as much as possible. Sacrifice the time that you spend watching a lot of that social media issues and all. Okay? The sixth thing that you have to sacrifice is social media. As I mentioned earlier, try to avoid scrolling aimlessly on social media. I'm not saying social media is completely bad. You can have time for social media. But then, if all you are doing is just watching other people's lives, when will people watch you? When will people come and watch you? People do need to watch you as well. You may think your life, whatever your life is, whether it's interesting or not, people do need to watch you as well. So, whatever it is that you are doing, you do need to sacrifice social media. The social media I'm talking about right now is the one where you are simply aimlessly scrolling. But if you're learning something or you are taking certain lessons, like for example on YouTube, there are videos, there are tutorials where you can go there, you want to learn about something, you can look for them and you can learn something from there. But if social media is just wasting your time and draining you, you need to avoid it at all costs. You will need to avoid it at all costs. The other painful sacrifice you have to make is ignorance. I mentioned this a bit earlier, is ignorance. Do you know that no one knows everything in this life? Nobody knows everything in this life. And the moment you realize that no one knows everything, the better. Always know that there's always something that you do not know. The Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. How do you get that knowledge? By searching for it. What is it that you want to learn? What is it that you want to achieve? Best believe whatever it is that you want to find out, someone has written a book about it. Whatever it is that you really want to find out, someone has definitely written a book about it. Therefore, go and find those books which someone has written about and read them. In that way, you will be able to gain the knowledge that you are looking for. So it's very important for you to let go of ignorance. Let go of ignorance. Whatever it is that you don't know, go out there, look for that information and use it. It's very, very important. Yeah, it's very, very important. So these are the 6 things that you need to sacrifice to help you to change your life for the better. These are 6 things you need to sacrifice in order for you to change your life for the better. Okay guys, thank you so much for being with me right now. Thank you for joining me. If you have just joined, we have already talked about the 6 things that you need to do or to sacrifice in order for you to change your life for the better. So if you haven't heard them already, you can just go back to the video. Once I'm done with the live, I will leave it on public so that you can go back and watch. Otherwise, from me, have a good day. It's been nice being with you all. I'll have to go now. If you have any questions or any concerns, you can let me know. Otherwise, right now, it's bye bye.